It's on the Yard Sports with Perry White, and I need for you guys to go follow and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter right now. Today, we're going to preview the 2022 Alabama State Hornets. It's been over a decade since Alabama State opened its new stadium back in 2012, but since then, over the past 10 years, they have accumulated a 30-21 home record with a current 6-game winning streak. Eddie Robertson Jr. was named the 30th head football coach at Alabama State on November 26, 2021, making his return to his alma mater where he earned his Bachelor's of Science degree in chemistry in 1994. He lettered in football all 4 years and earned all SWAC honors as well as SWAC Defensive Player of the Year honors in 1990 and 1991 as a linebacker for the Hornets. Robertson was the Houston Oilers' second-round pick in 1992 as the 50th player selected. All right, let's take a look at the fall 2021 football schedule where the Alabama State Hornets finished 5-6 overall and 3-5 in conference play. During the 2021 football season, Alabama State's offense ranked 9th in the conference, averaging 21 points a game on the season. Defensively, they ranked 6th in the SWAC, giving up an average of 28 points a game. You saw a team that struggled up and down from the quarterback position last year during that time and really could not find their way. But then you look at what they were able to do at home, having an undefeated home record last year at 5-0 and currently riding a 6-game home record coming into the new season. When you look at this team in the offseason, I believe it's all centered around doing it Coach Rob's way. He had an opportunity to go out and get his first recruiting class at Alabama State, and you will see a list of guys going across the screen right now in terms of coming in as transfers and making an immediate impact into this program. He's going to be looking for somebody to step up at that quarterback position, but they always have talent at Alabama State, and you want to see how they're going to gel with what Coach Rob is able to bring in as well as what they already have there. I think what's going to be huge is can he handle being a college football coach? His first year as a head coach on the college football level. And his name is Eddie Robertson Jr., but he's no relation to the legendary coach at Grambling, Eddie Robertson. So him instilling what he has learned being a former football player at Alabama State is going to be key. Let's listen to what he had to say at SWAC Media Day.
Our big motto this year is the swarm is one, and I think everybody's coming together and realizing it takes more than just a head football coach or a player to win a championship. It's the whole community, so everybody around campus, around the city of Montgomery, they're all tuned in to try to help us reach that goal. The biggest thing is, you can give your money to something and you can be committed, but the most precious thing you have is your time. So for me, it's just a matter of giving my time, and you have to know that once you get into coaching, it's a 100% commitment. It's a 24-hour-a-day job. I get guys calling me all hours of the day and night. I'm sure all the coaches have that same experience. So once I had that aspect, I can give my time and 100% effort into it, then it was an easy decision.
Let's take a look at the fall 2022 football schedule for the Alabama State Hornets. I want to thank my friends over at VersusSportsSimulator.com for sending over this projected record for the 2022 season for the Alabama State Hornets. And as you can see, they have a projected record of 6-5, worst case record at 4-7. You see, because of that, of those games that's highlighted those swing games. But as we go through the schedule, you see the percentages against Howard and Miles, of course, a 1% chance of beating UCLA, an FBS opponent. But a game that caught my attention is that Prairie View game with a 33% chance of winning. They could have lost in that column, but Texas Southern and Bethune-Cookman, you see those games are highlighted. Those are the swing games. Projected loss to lose to Jackson State as well as Alabama A&M over the Magic City Classic and Florida A&M. They have victories in high percentages against Mississippi Valley and Pine Bluff. But remember, these are just projections. They're not for sure. Nobody knows, but be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know what you think the Alabama State Hornets are going to go in 2022. Now we take a look at the 2022 SWAC football team predicted order of finish. And for Alabama State, they're in that 4th spot over in the SWAC East with Alabama A&M and Florida A&M and Jackson State above them. Those are going to be some key games as we looked at their schedule in terms of Alabama State can compete for a SWAC East Division title. Now we get a chance to take a look at the preseason all SWAC selection. It's going to be the first team offense and defense, as well as the second team offense and defense. And Alabama State has two guys who has made this list. Let's see if those guys are able to be an impact for the Hornets during the 2022 season. Remember, I need you guys to go follow and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter, On The Yard Sports. And as always, I'm Perry White. Peace.